Pope detached Clark owns Nigerian's apology. Should he charge for treason Oshiomole? Dismisses call for dividing Nigeria. Former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Comrade Adams Oshiomole, has said that the senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, Robert Clark, should not only apologize to Nigerians but also to be charged for treason for calling for military to take over in Nigeria. Speaking when he hosted Lausanne's in his private office in Abuja on Friday, the former Edo State governor urges that anyone familiar with the actions and inactions of military rule should not think that Nigerian's army should be entrusted with the administration of the country. Incidentally, I watched on a national television one of the very senior colleagues, Chief Robert Clark's son. I was shocked when I saw him calling on the president to hand over to the military. I thought that was the height of irresponsibility, given his knowledge, given his age, and a very senior member of the bar. And what is it that he wanted? He wants a military that will restructure Nigeria. It is again for me senseless because the structure as it is today, who put it in place, who overthrown the parliamentary system. The parliamentary system was overthrown by the Nigerian military. That is on the record. Who created 12 states from the 4 regions by decree? It was the military. The current 36 states and the FCT who created it by the military decree. It was the military. How can anybody who has lived through and who is familiar with our journey as nation think that the solution to our problems as a nation is to hand over to the military? I thought talking about the rule of law, that is treason. You know, we have freedom of speech, but it does not include the freedom of canvassing unlawfully, unlawful means to affect a change. When you canvass unlawful means, when you should be arraigned before a court of law and dealt with according to the law. Ignorance is not even an excuse in law, not to talk of a senior advocate of Nigeria. I think that even in our moment of distress and regardless of what anybody thinks, the world is revolved and Nigeria is part of it. That never again shall be a governed by an unneglected government. Never. We don't want unneglected angels. Clark, I have a lot of respect for him. When I see him on television, I like to watch him because he can't take it away from him because he has made his own contributions. But I was shocked that he could resort to unlawful suggestions as to how to resolve our problems. Even his prescription did not benefit from his own experience in life. If the military has solution in Nigeria, would have been the greatest country on earth if dictatorship is the answer. I think when it comes to the rules of law, it does not flourish under dictatorship. The first thing that suffers under military is the rule of law, because the process of making law will be appropriated by the military. The things that we will still be missing is parliament, where you can canvass and your input to dispute the agree or disagree. So for anyone who is familiar with this to think that Nigerian army should be entrusted, I thought Clark owns Nigerian's an apology, he said. Speaking further, he dismissed the call of the dividing the country, emphasizing, I am also not agreeing with those who think of this membering Nigeria. They say let everybody go their own way. Nigeria is not a reality. Those ones are poor students of history. Why is Europe spending so much time forming the European Union to create a large market? recently we signed the African Trade Agreement so that Nigeria can access a bigger market. We already have a local market of 200 millions. If we can keep it flourishing and increase the purchase power of the citizens, we already have a huge market. There should be an asset. That diversity should be an asset. The leader of the association, Blessing Agbomba, had earlier presented letter of invitation to the former Edo governor. Well, I think that what the former governor of Edo State is saying, he has a point, but the point is not how that acceptable, because the situation of Nigeria today, everybody is giving suggestion. I do not think that Robert Clark's son has woefully said that it should be handed over to the military. It's not so, it's a suggestion. So you cannot begin to blame the man for what he has said. Because in Nigeria today, we do not know where we are going. No one knows which one to say. So it's a suggestion, and I buy his idea. And after all, is there not some country of the world that military are ruling? Now, the man has a point, because even when military were ruling, the country was not as bad as this. So this is what is happening in Nigeria today is worse than when military were ruling. So his idea can be taken. You cannot begin to tell him to apologize to Nigeria. This is not treason. This is not treason, because the country is worse, so anybody can air his view. He just air his view. You cannot crucify him.